My name is Abdul Shakur. I am your Raising Money Mentor, your private equity consultant, and the guy that's going to help you, one, raise more money, two, help you scale your property portfolio, and also help you grow your business or live your best life. Now, today's conversation all comes from this idea of people get very complacent when it comes to raising capital. They will raise one bit of capital and they'll do one deal and suddenly they're all excited and nothing happens for a year. Well, raising capital doesn't work like that. So here are 3 principles of sales that you can utilize when it comes to raising capital, so you can then scale your property portfolio or do more projects per annum. So principle number 1 is filling your pipeline. How do you fill your pipeline, you might ask? It's all about prospecting. You gotta utilize this day in, day out. There's an amazing book by Jeb Blount who talks about fanatical prospecting. And in there he talks about your golden hour. You need to be able to set time aside and have no other distractions where you're just prospecting. And it's the same for raising capital. You gotta put raising capital as something that, or prospecting in the diary as frequent as you possibly can, but also you gotta make sure that it happens. If you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna raise capital in the long run. Number 2, a lot of people, when it comes to raising capital, they focus on, okay, I need that money in the account, or I need to, they look at the end goal. And when they don't get the end goal, they get a bit deflated. They feel like, okay, I'm not really getting anywhere with this approach, and it's not working for me. Now, what I've realized about raising capital is that you gotta set appointments. These appointments are actual times and days where you've got someone's scheduled time in the diary, where you've got a calendar invite, they've accepted that calendar invite, and they're gonna be there listening to you. It's so important that you do this. Whether you're on social media, regardless of what medium you're utilizing to prospect, the goal is to quickly get a conversation offline as quick as you possibly can and get an appointment set in the diary. Number 3, and I see this quite often, right? You get a no, or someone kind of says, I'm not really interested right now, and you're like, okay, I don't, this person's not interested, I'm just not gonna talk to this person ever again. A lot of the time, a lot of people lose relationships for this reason. Follow-up is super, super key. So if someone says, okay, I'm not really interested right now, or it's not really the right time for me, ask them, when is a good time for me to follow up with you? When is a good time for me to touch base with you? That might be 3 months, that might be 6 months, that might even be a year. The idea is don't lose those relationships. Often in sales we talk about, it takes about 7 interactions for you to get a deal. This is the same thing. It's super important that you follow up, and that's where most of the business happens. That's what the whole point of building a pipeline. So if you keep following up with people, you'll start to have trickles of capital coming in over a period of years. I hope that helps, guys. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon.